This is no money, mo money. This little Lala's latest business venture went belly up. Now he can't even afford a monthly subscription. But he's determined to turn his luck around. With the few extra personal rules forcing me to craft and gather for my items and limiting access to advanced jobs, we're in for quite a ride as we complete everything in the Final Fantasy XIV free trial. Time for mining leaves. Jesus. First, we take care of this one. Okay, this is one of those evaluation bonus ones. Minding your own business, Thonolin. $300 times from 11 to 20 mineral deposits. Okay. Breaking rocks in the hot sun 3. That's minor 30, baby. Alright, let's turn in all of these and probably level up Botanist 3 or 4 times. Difficulty speed. Ventures that are worthless to me. Botanist 33. Difficulty and speed. Difficulty and speed. Ooh, Earth Shards, nice. Botanist 34. Bonus awarded for excellent performance. I actually got a tier 3 bonus on an evaluation. That was nice. Oh, that's a lot. Woo! 35. Botanist 35. To Julian Butt. And it's all 3 of them. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Here's your walnut lumber. Good carpenter experience and Gil, but no level. Goldsmith to 25, very good. Very useful. Goldsmith to 26. Nice. Desire to craft more. Oh. Oh, he wants more brass rings. Oh, it's one of those ones. Whoops. Triple turn-ins. With gem in hand, 1. 5 points. It's gonna be Goldsmith leaves. Unique Goldsmith leave quests. Very cool. Getting to attached to. For 5 points. That is, what, 20? 50 materia. Ooh, it's a lot. Carpenter, 27, 28, and 29. Carpenter is almost 30 already. That was impressive. I should be able to work with the oak lumber now. Armor, 24, 25, 26. Triple level up there, too. Goldsmith, 28. So only a single level up there, but that's okay. It's doing good. Leatherworker, 25 and 26. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alchemist. "'Tis true without lying" to Alchemist level 20. 5-point achievement. And then I also got Alchemist 21. Nice. Antelope steak. Culinarian, 23. Steel doming hammer. What's blacksmith gonna get out of this? 36 and 37. Ooh. Nice. My blacksmith is really getting up there. Problem is, some of my lowest level classes are the ones, some of my lowest level crafters are the ones I need to upgrade, like, my class's gear. Like, Alchemist is one of my lowest level crafters. That's what I use to make my books for Arcanist, kind of thing. Yep. Everyone's gathered around trying to cash out their cackpots right now. Any luck? Nope. Nope. 4272. Huh. What happens in the Saucer 3? Nothing. For 5 points, what happens in the Saucer 3? But I didn't really get much of anything, because it was all just consolation prizes. 100,000 MGP at the attractions. Go ahead and get my lightning shards up to about 100, I suppose. I could just sit here and gather on autopilot, getting my lightning shards up to like 3, 4, 500, but like anytime I hit a spot that has shards or crystals or things like that, I will double check them just to see how many I currently have, and if it's below 100, I'll get it up above 100. If I do that, it'll be sort of a consistent thing, and I shouldn't have to worry about it too much from moment to moment. Let's just keep collecting million corn. Millions of it. But-tish. I for quantity botanist 1 for 5 points. That's gonna be from Gatherer's Boon. Yeah, 300 items on their Gatherer's Boon effect. Just make sure we get a bunch of these at like really good high quality, and then all the final crafts should be easy enough, even though a lot of my gear is probably weaker than it really should be. Knock on Wood 3 for 5 points. Smiling, Styling, and Textiling 3 for 5. Miner 34, to each according to his need for 5 points. That is 10 provisioning missions. Well, yeah, that makes sense. Takes a while to get those when I'm only doing like 2 every few days. Temper 4 for 5 points. Blacksmith got 39 and 40, so yeah, Blacksmith is 40 now. Heart of Gold 3. Goldsmith got 29 and 30. 5 points for Goldsmith 30 now. Very, very, very good. I'm starting to get able to desynth on all these classes, which is going to be very, very useful. I made that Blacksmith 1 for 5 points. Riddle of Steel 3. Yes, Armor 30. 5 points. We are back with more of the free trial completionist playthrough, and today is... well, MSQ is not going to be very fun. More for me, probably, personally. People watching might enjoy this part of the MSQ. I don't. It's kind of terrible. We're going to be meeting the local version of the Mhigan resistance, and they kind of all suck. And I'll try to blow through, like, the entirety of the Mhigan storyline today so that I don't have to, like, ever deal with them again. At least for a while. I'm not in a huge rush to get into it, so there's a few other things I'll probably be doing first. Such as... there's another leave meat that I want to pick up, because I've heard that there's like a really, really, really simple battlecraft leave you can pick up, where like you don't even have to fight enemies, and and can finish it in like 30 seconds to a minute. And that might be a good way to just burn off extra leave allowances while also leveling some of the lower level classes I have. I want to pick up my companion chocobo. I want to... well, I don't really need to do this one, but I'm going to do a quest that opens up like treasure maps and things like that, although I can't do much with those until I get into Heavensward. And I think I'm going to pick up Thaumaturge as well. Not that I'm going to be playing Black Mage anytime soon. but I've always like sort of kept a class that's super weak at like level 1 so that if I want to just kill myself to teleport back to town for free, I could do that. And Thaumaturge should by far have like the lowest health and be the weakest at level 1 with no good armor or anything. And so be the very quickest one to be able to die. And also, I don't really care much for Black Mage playstyles, so I'm not likely to need to level my Thaumaturge or get the job anytime soon. I will eventually. Like I said, this is a completionist playthrough. But Black Mage is very likely to be like one of the last jobs I will ever unlock because I don't really like playing it. Treasures and Tribulations. It gets you Decipher and Dig, so I can start getting into treasure maps. Alright, let's see. Here it is, Out to Sea. Supposedly this one can be completed without ever even fighting an enemy. And it's super quick. Yeah, you just need to pick up wine bottles. Like, there could be enemies that will spawn. Yeah, see, they will spawn enemies, but you don't have to fight enemies. All you have to do to complete this leave is pick up wine bottles. Plus, there can be treasure coffers, too. That's nice. Potions of Strength. I think there's actually a leave associated with those. So it might be worth it if I'm running Out to Sea dozens or even hundreds of times just to burn off extra leave allowances. It might be worth it because I could collect some of these. Okay, so the fact that they keep spawning enemies is a little annoying. It means I have to sort of run around. I can't just summon my mount and run around that way. But, not too bad. I do have to keep ahead of them, though, because if I'm running this on a lower level class to try and get XP on it, then if one of those enemies hits me, I'm basically dead. Collect reward. And done. 28.50. Well, that's about a minute and a half-ish to run it. Archer, Conjurer. Let's go ahead and try it on Archer and see. Let's see how easy it is to do on a super weak class. Since it's like such a high level leave and I don't have to fight any enemies to do it, it seems like it'd be great for leveling lower level classes. Crank that difficulty up. Oh crap, this guy spawned on this side. And it's a sprite, which means there's a chance he'll just use a ranged attack to kill me in one. Crap! There goes his ranged attack. I need to get him to despawn already, please. Thank you. Whew. Man, that was annoying. Run, 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 run! These guys should only have melee attacks. So you need to be a little more careful, I guess. You need to be a little careful when running it on like a level 1 class, but hey. 160, 450, yeah, no. That's leveled to my level. It's so hilarious running this leave extremely under-leveled, because it's like, oh, crap, avoid them. Like, if I take one hit, I'm probably dead. Yeah, see, so the XP amount I'm gaining for doing this leave is kind of keeping up with my levels. So this should consistently be a good way to burn off extra leave allowances while also leveling low-level classes up to about 30. Let me go ahead and get Archer to 5. That's kind of the next step up gear-wise, so since I'm here anyway, I'm not going to be doing this on stream. I'll probably do tons and tons of running Out to Sea off stream, just to like level up battle classes. Nope, that is another level. Okay. I think it's pretty consistently going to give me at least one level each time, although maybe not all the way up to 30. Ghost there. Oh god, he's drunk. Well, they'll do a big dig for buried treasures. There should be enemies? Yep, there they are. Come on, you stupid chicken. Huzzah! It's open. Tattered coin purse and a broken bottle. Thanks, buddy. It's really useful to me. Things go anyway. God. A pittance of coins and a broken bottle. Gave me everything. I got more last time. I sold me undergarments for Grog Muddy. Wow! What the hell was that? I don't know why my game just suddenly decided, hey, you're not playing anymore. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames, so definitely wasn't communication error on my end. Skip. Okay, gain decipher and dig now. Just straight up skip it so that the dude doesn't, like, crash my game again. If you wish to decipher another, you must either find the current hidden cache or discard the map leading to it. That's a lie. Or you gather a bottle and then you decipher it so it turns into a map. And then you gather a second bottle and you throw that on your chocobo saddlebag, and then you gather a third bottle which you save in reserve. So you go and dig up the treasure from the first map, pop your second map, dig that treasure up, grab the one off your chocobo saddlebag, dig that one up. Yeah, I finally found this one. Like, I was wondering why I kept not finding this one, and then I ended up finally finding this one way out here in the freaking lower paths of South Shroud. It's like, why does it start here? My feisty little chocobo. And then over to Bent Branch. So I can finally get a companion chocobo to follow me around and fight with me. One of the best ways to level it up is by completing certain challenge log challenges, which is a weekly reset thing. So unlocking it early and then getting those challenge logs every single week with it is nice. I'll help train your chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose it to danger. Do I have your word? I'll try, but anytime it gets its ass beat, I could just throw it another Giesel Green, so, you know. Never knew that before. Yeah, the best way to level up your companion chocobo is by completing the 2 challenge log things every week. There's Bosom Buddies 1 and Bosom Buddies 2 in the challenge log, and they both give leveled XP to your chocobo. So no matter what level your chocobo is, they give really good experience to, like, keep it leveling up. Or if you're super bored and don't care about the chocobo at all, you can just throw it in your FC stables and leave it there, letting other people shove carrots down its throat until it levels up. But that takes a lot longer. Oh, chocobo saddlebag now. I have the chocobo saddlebag. I now have the maximum inventory that I am ever going to have for this entire playthrough. Which is my 4 pages and his 2. His rank is what goes up when you level him up. Your companion chocobo is always going to be level synced to your character's level, like combat stat wise, but the rank goes up as you go up, and it's very useful to have the rank go up because they can learn skills when their rank go up in each different category, right? So it could be like a DPS, a healer, or a tank. It's not a very good tank. I'm sorry to say, but Companion Chocobo is never going to be a very good tank because they're not very good at grabbing and holding aggro. It grabs aggro single target rather than just like AoEing enemies and taking aggro, so it can only take them like one at a time, and it's real easy for you to rip aggro off of them if you're doing good damage. Okay, that takes care of Companion Chocobo. The last thing I wanted to do before I move on to MSQ was Thaumaturge. I need a job that can let me die even faster than my Marauder. I still love that that's like the reasoning behind me picking up some of these early game classes. It's not like, oh yeah, I'm gonna level this class and I'm gonna play it a lot and I'm gonna get the job and I'm gonna play that. It's like, no, I need a weak level 1 class that I can die even faster on. Prepared to leap into the abyss. That's what it was, leap into the abyss. Are you prepared to leap into the abyss? Do you believe your initiation over? Yeah, I absolutely believe my initiation is over, bro. It's like, you believe your initiation over? And then they immediately try to give me a quest and I immediately walk away. Bye. Initiation over. I could do my mini cacpox. And another event should be starting in about 4 minutes. So maybe I'll hit that up if it's something interesting. Actually, I'll probably hit it up whatever it is. I do need to do leaps of faith. I hate leaps of faith, but I do need to do them. There is an achievement associated with getting the Gilded Cactuar 20 times. I do need to do more like Chocobo Racing and then get into Lord of Verminion. Though, Lord of Verminion, I'm not in a rush to. Like, the best way to complete a lot of the base Lord of Verminion, the not versus other players, but just like versus PvE type Lord of Verminion stuff, is to have one very strong attacker and one very strong defender, and then just like rush the board as hard as you can. Like, that works 99% of the time. I need to not try and wait for the bombs to show up. I just have to take the shots when they appear, because waiting for bombs ends up like killing me every time because I miss some. Because some will disappear before I get a chance to shoot them. So I just need to take the shots, and if I hit a bomb, if the game screws me and just like places a bomb right in the middle of where I've already shot, then so be it. Yeah, you just gotta take the shots and hope that the game doesn't screw you by just poofing a bomb into existence mid-shot. Like that. Do you see that bomb almost appear right over my cursor after I press the button? There's 5,000. Perfect score. You have to get a perfect score on Air Force One, I think, like 10 times for the achievement on this one. Air Force One 2. 10 times, 20 times. It's 20. You actually need to do a perfect score 20 times in Air Force One. Shadow of Darkness. We need to talk about bread. Laha bread. Ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. Ugh. I would rather deal with any of the primals in their storylines than deal with this Mhigan garbage. Reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. That's great. Then muster up an entire investigation group with the Scions to go and investigate their purpose, and then muster up an entire group to go fight. Oh, wait, no. You're just going to send one tiny little potato out to do all the dirty work? Yeah. Guess I should have noticed that. Guess I should have expected. How you go about this investigation thereafter I leave? Wholly to your discretion. You mean the guy who's not an investigator in any way, shape, or form? Sure. Go ahead. Leave it up to my discretion. Why not? You leave everything else up to my discretion for, 5 expansions. Generally, I would save a lot of the Battlecraft leaves for much later. I would probably want to wait till I even have Machinist, so that'd be not until Heaven's Word. Because I can knock them out super fast, and with Machinist, like... There's a reason why every time you see Cider Spider doing leaves, he's doing it on Machinist. If you're over-leveled on Machinist, you just, like, one-shot everyone and blow through it all super quick on Battlecraft leaves. Take you didn't learn much of use. See, they didn't even give... Even the game is like, oh, they didn't give you any useful information? Oh, Bosom Buddies 1 and Companion Skills. 5 points for Bosom Buddies 1. Oh yeah, I forgot there was an achievement associated with it. Because it's normally just the challenge log, the weekly challenge log, which is called Bosom Buddies 1 and 2. Forgot they associated an achievement with it as well early on. It really would be nice if they refined the Chocobo Companion a little bit. I don't know when the last time they bothered to touch anything about the Chocobo Companion was. And if I don't know, that means it's probably a long time ago. It's just another one of those things that's just completely fallen by the wayside. But, like, it'd be amazing if they could turn the Chocobo Companion into a decent tank. Like, give anyone a reason to ever put their Chocobo Companion in a tank stance. I was trying to look up diesel greens, and the fact that they are technically obtainable in other ways means that I would want to try and get them in those ways. But the ways that they're attainable are so garbage. So they're easily buyable from merchants. You can buy them from merchants real cheap, real easy, real simple. But you can technically obtain them in other ways. So I'm like, well, I'd want to get them myself, but you can't get them from gathering. You have to do freaking gardening and stuff like that. And it's like, ugh. I don't want to do this. I recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. He's a pretty good guy. So warn you though, he isn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. Yeah, no shit. He's a good guy once you get him to talk to you. You're not welcome here, be gone. Shut up, Gundabald. First you had to go deal with Hihibira over there in High Bridge. Then you come over to Gundabald, who is absolutely the next part of the MSQ, the important MSQ that I have to deal with, only to get sent to a completely different zone in a completely different, like, country in order to have to do, like, 4 or 5 quests for some idiot there in order to get a recommendation to come back and talk to Gundabald. Let me see, now that I have a couple dye pots, if there's anything interesting here. Can't even dye that. Can't dye that. Can't dye that. Can't dye that. Can't dye that. Oh yeah, it's real useful. These dye pots are really useful. Like, the only thing we learn of any lore significance in this entire chunk of storyline is that the Asians are influencing both the beast tribes as well as some of these young, petulant, more brash Alamegans to try and, like, summon primals. Alright, that's it. That's it. Mhigan's best friends, compatriots are there, someone they respect to vouch for you. So go all the way to the Shroud. But first, pray return. I forgot they forced you to return. Need to introduce you to Resistance? Why the hell would I do that? How's about you suck on my mashed potatoes? How's that? Like, the sheer freaking lead around garbage by all these people when it's like, I'm trying to save the world, you idiot. How about you suck it up and just help me? Hey, idiot, I'm back. Swear to God, if you give me another filler quest, I'm gonna burn your entire alehouse to the ground. Oh, don't worry your little head off about payment. I still owe you a deal more than you owe me, I reckon. Yes, I reckon you do. Man, I give the Alamegans a lot of shit, and I think I'll continue to do so. There is some serious, serious stupidity that goes on with the Alamegans across pretty much every bit of it, even Stormblood. Garleans aren't much better, I'll say that, though. I give them a lot of shit, too, because they're over-characterized as villains, and then when they're not supposed to be being characterized as villains anymore, they get under-characterized by the game just not giving you much to work with. Why have you returned? You're not welcome here. Shut up. Shove this letter down your throat and shut up. Mount speed increase. Yeah, I'm actually getting through this chunk of the MSQ a bit faster than I thought I would. My friend's no ordinary outsider who gains to trust the old bear, so I wanted to meet you to discuss something in private. Why are you snooping about? Did the Empire send you or someone else? Girl got your tongue. No matter, whatever it is you work for, you're meddling into here. Get him! You're all idiots. Stronger than you look. This changes nothing. Threaten us, beat us bloody all you like, but nothing short of death can make us give up our fight. I don't care about your fight, Wilrid. You're a moron. Big trouble in Little Alamigo. This might be the cutscene I'm gonna skip. I need to wait and see if the girl shows up, but I think she will. Mentioned obtaining the power to bring down the Empire. Of what power could he be speaking? Yep, this is the one. Bye. Skip. For those who don't know, there's sort of a trauma-triggering story beat that happens in that cutscene, and it's so utterly worthless to anything else in the game that I hate when the game does that. This game does do that occasionally. It doesn't do it too often, but occasionally this game fills like trauma-triggering stuff into its storyline, which could be strong and powerful and meaningful, but the game uses it in the worst possible way that like so many stories often do put trauma like triggers in their storyline, which is just like some random one-off that amounts to nothing and is only used to like make the bad guys look worse. Now if this character became a long-term character and we like helped her deal with the trauma and it really meant like some character growth for her, that would be an interesting story beat. But using it as, hey, look at these bad guys, aren't they really bad, is like the most boring way to use triggering content. Like, used in such a pathetic way, I refuse to give it any airtime whatsoever. And here's how great of a leader Wilrid is. He just got his entire squad killed for nothing. He just got manipulated by the Asian and got his entire squad killed for nothing. We're going to make an offering of crystals to Rhalgr to summon him, just like the masked man taught us. Yeah, see? Like, he's trying to convince them to summon Rhalgr the way the beast tribes summon their primal gods, right? But our young one's transgressions, but a soul is too high a price for youthful folly. See, I do like Gundabald. Alright, I'll just focus on taking them down then, and then focus on the boss. Alright, now they're kind of gathered together. I can do some AoEs. Mhigan Shaman, Wilrid... No. Yeah, no. Because the other Mhigans, the ones that were our allies that had green bars, are gone now, so they definitely died during this fight. Wait, we've come all this way. We have to get the crystals. They're right there, right for the picking. No! Smack him. Smack him upside the head right now. Enough. I will hear the rest of your sorry tale back in Little Amigo. Dare say no money will wish to hear it as well. I still love it every time they talk about my character's name is hilarious to me. I love it. For saving me, and sorry I tried to kill you. Thanks, idiot. Prey returned to the waking sands yet again. I'm reliably informed the investigation took you to Quarry Mill and Little Alamigo. Uh-huh. Were you able to learn aught of bread? All work and no play makes Minfilia a dull scion. Tataru, did you say something? Nothing, lady. Tataru. Terror at Fallgord. Yeah, Terror at Fallgord is the start of a whole nother arc. Okay. Betty, bye.